July 20th, 1969. America lands a man on the moon. January 1st, 1863.
Matt.
Abraham Lincoln issues the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all the slaves will be free. November 12th, 1991. Tupac releases his first album, Tupacalypse Now. And on this day, another great day in American history, October 2nd, 2020, the DnA podcast has its first guest appearances. My main man, Matt, and his bitch, Michelle.
Bitch?
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
I didn't approve that. I didn't approve that to me in the script.
I lost it.
Couldn't even make it to a damn intro.
Wow. All right. Well, we're going to keep that in there, and we're not going to redo that. Okay.
I can't believe you had that planned out. Like, that intro. Like,
Oh, he wrote it in the car.
He
wrote it in the
I
car.
have been ready for guest appearances for a while.
You haven't told us.
Well, shut up, I forgot.
That's what you get for not advertising. None of his friends knew about it.
Hey, yo, hold up. Speaking of advertising, everyone keep your ears ready. Keep your eyes peeled for Dick at Night, the single being released by me and Maddie P.
Bird Gang.
They just recorded it on my laptop, and I have
It's
to
a teaser.
admit, it is a bop.
It's gonna be released on all platforms. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be number one on the charts, bro.
Hell yeah. Move over, Juice WRLD.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
It's my world. After that.
Oh, shit.
Bruh, for real though, who do we have to trade to get Juice WRLD back? I want to speak to God about it right now.
Rest in peace to the young legend, man.
For real, bro.
So, me, Aniello, and Matt went to the same high school. Michelle didn't. She went to a
She went
different
to a
high school in the
normal rich
district.
kid school.
Oh, my God. It
She
wasn't
don't know
even...
she don't know what it's like to
I
be around
mean-
the scum shit.
I didn't plan it, okay? I was districted there. Not my fault.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were too good for all of us Howell folk.
Clearly I wasn't good enough for Howell.
Oh!
You weren't ready for that life.
But honestly, I think I missed a good part of it. Listening to the stories all of you guys said today, I don't think I missed out on anything important.
Yeah, they just kept telling story upon story upon story because I broke out the yearbook. And I was like, I think we should just break the microphone out. So
Hey,
that's
man.
what we're doing
Chris
right now.
Brown once said these hoes ain't loyal.
Facts, bro.
Oh my
I think the
Goodness,
funniest
Lord.
story was when Michelle looked at that one kid's and said, "Oh, I hate him." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you hate him? Good."
No, don't say it.
No,
Don't
we gotta,
say it.
we gotta go through it again. We
Don't
gotta
say
go through the motions again because that was the funniest story ever.
Oh, all right.
But you
Okay.
can't laugh, Aniello.
Aniello,
This
you gotta
is-
hold it together, hun.
This is a recreation.
Oh my God. All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I unfortunately remember that kid. I didn't like him that much.
Oh, you didn't like? Oh, whatever. I fucked his sister. I gave her chlamydia.
Clap, clap, clap.
Wait, why did I contribute to that? Oh no.
Congrats.
Oliver, do you have anything to say? Okay, thank you.
That's my cat. That would be my cat, Oliver. Oh man.
Oh my
So
God.
what's a good story that the both of you have together from high school?
They've
High
known each
school?
other since before that. They could tell you a million stories.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Like pick your best one.
What is something real stupid? Real stupid. That night at Rowan.
Mini golf on Route 9.
Oh my God, mini golf on Route 9.
What do you
Oh
mean?
my God. Alright, so like when we were kids, one day we went to, our dads took us to Swing Time, the mini golf place, and our dumb asses, like 10 holes in, decided, man, fuck this, let's see who can hit a ball into the highway.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
And our dads saw us like macking these things. They're like, what are you doing? We're like, oh, we're trying to see if we can get one of these things into the highway. They're
Whoever hits the car first wins.
like, yeah. We were trying to hear that
Did
like
you?
screech and crash, and our dads were like, the fuck is wrong with you? Stop touching me. I do
Matt,
not,
stop touching him.
I do not no, if Matt touches me, it's alright.
I was trying to hit that car, man.
Bro, we were trying to make an accident happen. We were like,
We didn't plan on causing death.
we didn't realize
What
that
did that mean?
we didn't we were like 9 years old or something, so we didn't really associate car accident with injury or death. We just thought like, oh, the car will get hurt.
Please
and, like,
tell me nobody died.
Nah, we didn't get it. We didn't do it.
He's like,
Matt
just goes,
We heard a couple cars like honk at something, but we were just figuring out the swing we needed when our dads called us jackasses.
Oh, I love that for you.
One ball went over the fence and barely reached round 9.
Dude, we were getting it. Give us like 2 more swings. We would have had like a
I would have had a
multi-car
body
pileup.
a lot earlier than I did.
Did you just say you would have had a body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Route 9.
People can't drive already
Remember
over
when
there.
you guys first met and you guys fought each other?
Which fucking time?
That was a bunch of times.
No, like the beginning of your like friendship / relationship.
His
Like that should have
basement,
been the
his staircase,
sign
our
not
bus.
to continue because look at all the
Look,
chaos
I
that
can
you
tell
have created.
Okay, look. Matt and I fought in
That's
my...
what I thought.
Matt and
Does
I-
have a point.
No, Matt and I fought in my basement, in front of his house, on the butt. Like...
On the butt?
On the bus.
When you were like 8 years old.
I tried
No.
pushing him down his flight of stairs, and his
Yeah.
dad told me to stop it.
There was a time...
Stop, don't kill him.
Stop it.
No, there was this one night he and I got into this fight, and then he came at me, and then I ran at him, and then he ran back, and I tripped him, and our dads, like someone went and got our dads, and they
Eric.
came out to me holding him down, saying, "I'm gonna break your fucking nose," and they were like, "What the fuck happened?" I'm like, "Fuck them, fuck you." Dude,
I don't know how you
It
guys
was it was a competitive manhunt game.
Yeah, that was one hell of a manhunt, bro.
I just don't understand how you guys just like got over that. Like we
We
don't
got-
do
we,
that.
We got Red Moon
No.
the next day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we hung out the next day and got pizza.
We got Red Moon, Arizona can, and had a nice walk.
Had a nice walk and we talked it out like bros.
There were a couple times where it didn't even take a full day. He and I would get into a fist fight over some bullshit, and then within like 20 minutes, like we'd be on his computer playing World of Warcraft
And killing deer.
just to get the XP.
Just to watch them fall.
Oh my lord. This is not the DnA podcast anymore. It's the M&A podcast.
Much better.
It must be.
It's gotta be, because these two get a room and don't let it be my room.
Specifically going to be your room.
Well, now that we moved across the street,
Yeah,
I think I might be spending more time here,
That's
and they're gonna be
alright.
spending more time over there.
that's all right.
There
That's
you go.
totally
Catch
fine.
us on that new Zombies.
Yeah, for real. Like we were saying before, once that new Call of Duty drops, he don't even need you no more for like 6 months.
Oh my. Aww.
Aww.
That's sad. Oh man. So how'd you guys meet?
You gonna tell a story? Or am I
Oh,
gonna
you
tell a
go
story?
ahead. Oh, it's all you.
Do we have the popcorn?
Okay, we met at a party, and we stayed friends for about a month because you didn't let me know that you liked me, so we were just friends.
The
I didn't
fucking
let
face
myself
he just
know.
made.
I kissed him first, and now it's been about 4 years, and we just moved in together.
Someone
Wow.
get me some narcotics.
R.I.P. bro.
Oh my goodness. He said someone get me some narcotics.
R.I.P.
Oh, he's fine.
No, he's not. This is not the
I
Matt that I
need
used to
big
know.
Help me!
Oh my goodness gracious. That
You're
scared the
being
shit out of me.
mean.
Oh my god.
This is not the Matt I know.
What?
He's changed because of you, and this has not been for the better.
Whoa. Her jaw just hit the floor.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I remember him in the beginning of the relationship with you.
I was thugged out.
With me? The fuck you mean with me?
It's called immaturity.
It's called
I'm
having
glad.
fun.
Yeah, it's called being funny, alright?
I'm glad we've grown since then,
Look.
actually. And Yellow, I'm glad you're exactly where you were 4 years
You're
ago.
just
There's a
mad.
lot
Look,
of
you're
hand
just mad because
gestures
I can go
happening
from
right now.
professional to party. Me and Matt walk somewhere. We are the life of the party.
I'm
You-
like a mullet.
You're that corner. Like that
Never goes
corner
out of
people
style.
hang
Go
on.
ahead.
No, I'm just like a mullet. It's business in the front, party in the back. I can
The
flip the
fact that
switch.
both of you knew that, though, the end
Look,
to that.
It ain't our fault that we're fun, and you're about as entertaining as watching grass grow.
Oh my god, Matt. Holy shit.
You said you're about as entertaining as charcoal.
Matt, you sounded like
Hey,
a tea
charcoal,
kettle.
you can have some fun with charcoal. You can draw with that shit.
Oh my god.
Tea's done.
Look at him.
He's dying over
Oh my
there.
god. Can you breathe?
Hello.
Can you breathe?
Yo.
Can you breathe? No?
Yo, Matt.
Would you need me to call
You
the
know what?
paramedic?
You know what time this reminds me of with you and me laughing so hard?
Oh, tell
That
me.
time we had that picture in your basement and everyone was over.
Martyr and his cousin.
Do tell.
Martyr and his cousin have a naked picture of each other when they're 4 playing Xbox.
Oh,
For a half hour, not a single person could breathe.
oh no. How did you find it?
Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
What did he
Don't
say
kick the
when
table.
you told him you found it?
The
He just-
table.
Pled the fifth. He told me it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
It was obviously him.
I think Annie's shedding a tear or two right now.
Ass to ass. Playing Xbox.
Oh, Annie walked away. There he goes. He's gone.
Bye.
He's taking himself into the kitchen now.
Oh my
You can still hear
goodness.
him laughing into the microphone.
I lost a kidney that day.
They were on their stomachs with their fucking feet up, and they're just like smiling at the camera.
Butt ass naked.
Their asses were touching.
I just laughed so hard I got the hiccups.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
And now Martyr's getting married.
Oh, all of the love to him if he listens to this,
Bro,
which he
all of the
probably won't
memories-
because Aniello does not advertise this podcast whatsoever.
All the memories.
We
That-
had zero idea. When was
No,
I
I
thought
knew
you
we
we
knew.
did your first podcast?
We did our first podcast in August.
Yeah,
I believe in August.
It's
What year?
August. It's
I thought
October
you knew.
2nd.
I thought you were going to be like 2014.
No.
We had to find the mic in your room to realize you had a podcast. We were like,
Yeah.
what is that? And he was like, oh, it's for our podcast. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh.
And I
I
know
thought you
because
were
he
just singing
doesn't
and
say
shit.
anything.
I was ready to start. Yes! Busting a, you know.
You already did Buster Rhymes, Dick and Night.
Oh, that shit's going to be fire.
God.
You
That's
want to
just
play
gonna
the
be-
snippet?
That shit's coming soon.
No,
man.
we can't be playing a
Nah.
snippet yet. They gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
Sway, if you're listening, man, come bring me on the show.
We are ready.
Who's Sway?
What?
Who's
I will
Sway?
perform on fire in the booth.
Facts.
And
Who
I
is
will, in
that?
fact, light it on fire.
Who's Sway?
I don't know
Sway
what
in the
that is.
morning.
Sway in the
Fire
morning?
in the booth?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Spitting
freestyling.
fire.
Oh.
It's
Who's
a segment.
Sway?
Hey,
He's
yo.
he's a radio police. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, wait, hold up. Tim Westwood. Let us come up and just sit in the same seat as Juice WRLD, man. Man rap for an hour. Straight.
Why are we still on Juice WRLD right now?
I miss him.
Don't understand.
Do you have any Juice WRLD stories? Maybe I could title it Juice WRLD.
Well,
Juice WRLD
I wish I
stories.
knew him to tell a story.
Yeah, right, what?
No, I mean stories of his music that have impacted you both.
Impacted us.
It has made me the man I am today, rapping Dick at Night.
Definitely not.
Why you gotta be negative, Michelle?
Oh
Cut it
my
out.
God.
She's doing her best.
Ryan.
She's-
Nancy.
Who's Nancy?
That's what we call Ryan.
Negative
Why?
Nancy.
Because he's always so negative about things.
Negative Nancy.
Oh,
Bro,
Lord.
I'll never forget when we just finished Deadlist, and me and Matt decided, let's just try to, like, clean, like, the 135 just for the fuck. And Ryan pulls the weight off while Matt's trying to lift it. And he's like, wait, this isn't, like, in the plant.
Oh no.
We're just like, the
No,
fuck?
why?
And then he tried to tell me that if you have too much rest, the workout doesn't count. And I told him he's wrong, and he went to Google
Went to
it.
Google it.
And I almost
Why you gotta expose him out
I almost
here?
threw the rack at him.
Oh my god. I hope he listens
I almost
to
tossed
this.
him out of the club.
Hello.
Oliver, do not touch my shoe.
My kitten. I kitten. Oliver.
Dude.
I like cat now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but not like actually right now. Like I'm just
They-
saying it. But like
They
eventually
just
I'm
met
gonna want a
Dylan's cat.
Mm-hmm.
Now they want a cat.
Yeah.
Maybe a dog. Maybe a small dog.
I want to
instead.
get a rabbit.
You guys should get a hamster.
No, you wanted to get a white cat.
He wanted
right?
a bunny.
I want a rabbit so I can
He
race
wants
it.
some type of
I
animal.
want to hop down a
honestly.
hall with it.
Yo.
I'm gonna.
Nah, you know what I want? I want a fucking raccoon, bro.
I want a bear.
A bear.
Like
A bear.
I want a little trash panda.
A trash panda.
Panda.
Dude, you can train raccoons. So, like, dude, there's
Raccoons
this
are dope.
dude. There's this dude that lives next to Puglisi's farm, and his whole business is just selling firewood. And he told us a story when he, like, in the '80s, he straight up had a raccoon. Hiccup. So well trained. Dude, this raccoon would sit on his shoulder like a parrot. He could literally let it outside, and he would whistle, and it would come back.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
My bird had epilepsy.
You don't remember?
Dude, I heard this story like 3 years ago.
Well, you gotta go find out.
All right, next time we go blast off at the farm.
Did nobody hear what I said?
What?
What'd you say?
I said my bird had epilepsy.
Your bird had epilepsy?
Yes.
How does that even...
Bird.
Could you imagine seeing
My
a bird?
cockatiel named Sammy. We
Spazzing
thought he
out.
was having heart
Your
attacks.
cockatiel?
We thought he was having a heart attack.
Cocktail?
Cocktail?
No, well, we turned
Cock?
into a cocktail.
Cock.
Cock.
No, whenever my mom would take him outside for
Cocks.
like some air.
Bro, could you imagine a bird having a seizure mid-tweet?
My mom had to
Imagine
give
a
him
bird.
birdie CPR. Like, she literally had to stick water into his beak with her finger and press down on his chest.
When I was a kid, I had an iguana, and it had a tumor on its neck, and my dad didn't want to pay to take it to the vet, so he sliced it open himself and took it out, and the fucking thing lived.
No shot.
Yep.
Where's it now?
They gave it to some zoo because it got to be like 7 feet long.
Did it really?
Is it
Yep.
still alive?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Oh. Shows how compassionate
was his name?
you are.
I don't fucking know, dude. I was like 2.
You didn't name the iguana?
I was 2.
Name it Iggy.
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy
Ugh.
the iguana.
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy. That can be the background to Dick at Night. Iggy,
Hell no.
Iggy,
Don't
Iggy,
try to
Iggy.
don't try to
This
don't try
ain't
to
your song,
input.
right?
Don't try to input on our business like
Don't
this.
try to input on your business. I'm the one that mixed it.
No,
Yeah,
she
but
she
the
sees a
lyrics
good
is our
song,
business.
and now she wants to be in the loop.
I mixed it. I looped it.
No.
Yeah, but doing the technical stuff is different than creating the lyrics, right?
We created those
No,
lyrics
yeah,
at
that's
a
how long
stoplight
you
ago?
What?
How long ago?
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple
It
weeks.
was a
ago, it's just sitting there.
stoplight at Walmart. Imagine if we sat down at a desk.
Bro,
with
we're
paper.
gonna do it. We're gonna make a whole ass song out of this, and it's gonna be. It's
Y'all
gonna be
need
have.
Y'all need
It's
a
gonna be-
hook. Y'all need a bridge. You
We're
guys
gonna-
need
Dude,
harmonies.
Man, come on.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna be
be-
like fucking the bridge in New York.
We're gonna have hoes dropping
Hudson.
ass like it's fucking nothing in
Hudson,
like
that's a
3
river.
weeks. All right,
Whatever it is.
that's what I'm saying. Hoes are gonna be clapping ass back and forth in like.
They're gonna be
3
clapping
months.
ass like his chlamydia. Ah, dude, come on.
Yeet.
Oh my god, people with headphones, I'm so sorry. I can't control what they're doing.
Hey, this is the comedy.
This is the
This
comedy
is the
talking
com-
about my sexually transmitted infections and
I think that's what I'm gonna have to
Me
title the
exposing
episode.
yeah, my, bro. Who gives a shit? Chlamydia is not that bad.
Nope. You take a pill, you're back on the
Dead
street.
ass, bro. I had to take 2 pills. I took them both at once, and 7 days later, ain't no more round of applause. It's gone. It cost me $5 to get the pills. Fuck it. And you know what? The girl that gave it to me, that shit was so worth it. I'm not even talking about her physical attractiveness because that shit wasn't even that much. But like,
you know-
the act that got me that disease.
Do you know
was
that
so
my
worth it.
family listens to this?
Yeah?
NSFW, not safe for work.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Look, if your family knows that I'm a good friend, then they should know as much about me as possible, so they know that I'm not completely out of my mind.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Just a little bit.
Wait, were you at the school when he dressed up in the banana costume?
Yeah. I went to school with him.
Bro, I got detention for that. Dude, years later, I swear to God, 4 years after I wore that thing, people still were like, oh my god, wait, I remember you. You were that kid that wore the banana suit to school that day. And I'm like,
Was
I
this
was.
your senior year?
no, this was my sophomore year.
Why?
Because who gives a shit?
What made you decide you wanted to just go to school in a banana suit?
Okay, so I got up in the morning, and I went into the closet to find a shirt, and I saw the banana suit in the corner, and I was like, alright, and I put it in the bag, and then when I got to school, I put it on.
Oh, so no special occasion. You just
Yeah.
like it.
I had
Why
one friend that wore a hot dog suit to school for no reason.
Yeah.
And he didn't even get the thing taken away. They took my banana suit away.
Imagine if I went to the school and I just like saw that walking down the hallway.
That banana suit.
That was normal in
That
hallway.
banana
There used
suit
to be people
had
playing guitars
history.
in the hallway.
No,
That-
I did that.
Nah,
at
that
school,
banana
too.
suit had history. I wore that banana suit to be a banana security guard at a backyard concert. I passed out face down, drunk, on a living room floor for an hour in that thing.
Like a banana peel.
Dead ass, bro, dead ass. Nah, but always some stupid shit happened at that school. I remember someone made a ceramic pizza in art class, and then we all wrote our names on it, and then we just passed it around. Like, we didn't say anything, just gave it to some random fuck passing us. And then we found, like, and just everyone wrote their names on it, and then we found it at the end of the day stuffed into a vending machine, and we pulled it out, and like half the school and the principal at the time signed it.
That's kind of cool.
Wowie. Wowie, wowie, wowie.
I got kicked out of art class.
I just never went to fucking
You
art
got kicked
class.
out of art class?
That was my
For
favorite
what?
class.
I was throwing pencils.
You were throwing pencils at the ceiling?
The teacher.
Oh.
We almost got, dude, me and a bunch of people almost got in a lot of trouble for gambling in art class, and then one of us, like, talked the teacher out of the write-up. Like, come on. It's
My
us.
art teacher was a whore, and she got pregnant. So she was out, and I had a substitute art teacher for 6 months, and I did not get along with that bitch.
Bro.
I guess you
Right.
had a lot of problems in art.
Not just art. Every class.
I got kicked out of the Spanish wing
For
the whole
what?
department.
because I made fun of her.
Who? The teacher?
Spanish teacher.
Oh, no.
She kept talking about her son.
And?
I didn't like it.
What
Her
did you
son's
say?
name was Derby.
Derby?
You know
Yep.
who the dumbest name a teacher ever fucking Huey, who told us her son's name was fucking Euclid. We're like, did you want his life to suck?
I hate Miss Huey with a passion.
You gotta
He was
cut
really
that
annoying.
out.
The amount of morning detentions that woman put me through.
Man,
What'd you do?
nothing at all.
What did
I
you do?
doubt that, actually.
I'd love
he
to
always
know.
does something.
I'd love to know.
I didn't do anything.
You know
What'd
what?
you do?
I didn't deserve it.
Nah, it was all my man's innocent.
Yeah, I'm innocent as a fucking innocent.
I remember I
Yeah.
threatened to break a kid's arm if a teacher didn't like say the Men's Warehouse. Remember Portella?
Unfortunately,
Portobello!
Nah, Portella was the man. At least when I had him.
I didn't get along with any teachers.
This teacher dressed fresh to death every single day, and he would wear tie clips, bro. Like he would clip his tie, and he looked like a Men's Warehouse spokesman.
He's
so
so
me,
spiffy.
me and all my friends were like, Portella, please say if you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. And he just wouldn't do it. And then on the last day of that year, I took my friend, pinned him to the table, and grabbed his arm, and I said, Portella, if you don't say it before the bell rings, I'm gonna break his arm in half.
Did he
Guess
say
what?
it?
Yeah, he said it.
Oh my gosh.
He said, he was giving the whole end of year speech. He's like, and in the interest of keeping everyone's bones intact, he goes, you get away with a lot of shit in that school if you know how
Howell
to
High
do
School was a zoo.
it. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
our
Full of
old principal.
People just getting top in the fucking D-wing stairwell.
The D-wing stairwell was called the D-wing stairwell for a reason.
That was the D-wing stairwell, bro.
It was.
Wow. Yeah,
There's
that's
no cameras, anything.
No.
There
over
probably was.
Who gives a shit?
none that I saw.
Oh my
It was like free porn for the principal.
Probably, bro.
I didn't see any cameras over there.
The D-wing is where everyone. You went to the D-wing for.
I wasn't paying
everything.
attention to cameras.
Yeah, for real.
I figured.
The D-wing, the D-wing was where you went for everything, even if you had to go to the bathroom, because it just had the nicest fucking bathroom. It's the only one that had mirrors and like paper towels.
I didn't even go to the bathroom. I just
Yeah,
went
for
on
real.
the
You just go in there. D-wing is where all the sketchy shit. That's where everyone sold drugs.
Yep.
That's just
That's where
like,
Miss Cofield took weed and put it in her pocket and walked out like nothing happened.
Yeah, she raided someone's locker, found the weed, took it. What?
Stuffed it in her pocket
stuffed
and
it in her
walked
pocket.
upon her business.
Wow. She kept it.
Coco.
Good on her.
Dude, I love that woman.
Legend.
I love that woman.
I watched her pick up a table and stop a fight with one hand in a lunchroom one time.
She's a savage, dude.
This
She's a
little woman.
straight savage.
She was
She
kind of
was
tiny.
not little.
She was a
She
straight
was
She
kinda
was Ray
tiny.
Lewis with long hair. She was not tiny.
Oh my
I thought
God.
she was short.
She was short, but she
Yeah.
was built.
she was short.
That was Regina Lewis.
Oh my god. Aniela's face is so red. If you were to put a tomato next to it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Oh, that's racist because I'm Italian.
What?
Bitch, you red as marinara.
That's even more racist.
Oh my god, that's funny.
What?
Let's see.
Everybody just loves Oliver.
Who were the kids that
such a
got?
stud.
There were people that got in trouble because they got caught smoking their wax pens in the bathroom and shit.
Half our grade.
Yeah, true.
Everyone
I never
vaping in
fucked
the
with that. I
bathroom.
was just the kid that would be spitting dip into an empty water bottle in the back of the class.
I just smoked in the bathroom.
Oh my.
Well, everything.
You know, I was a total saint. I didn't even drink.
Yeah, you had no fun.
Well, I didn't like alcohol.
Not in school,
I
at
still
least.
don't. No, I mean like outside of school
Showing
in
up to
general.
drink
Yeah, I didn't
with
drink.
brandy in your coffee cup was the greatest fucking thing.
What?
What?
No.
Dude, I never went to school drunk. I never fucked with that because I was like, I already had the one charge. I was like, the last thing I need is this other charge.
I didn't get a charge.
Did you get drunk and go to school?
Yeah. After
my.
football ended, I didn't give a fuck.
Had I not had that charge, I would have too. But I was like, one charge is all I'm allotted here. So,
What was the one charge for?
drugs.
At 14.
Yeah, 14
Yep.
years old. That cop didn't have to do you like that.
He did not have to do me
He
like
didn't
that.
have
I was
to.
lucky that I had football.
Oh wait, I remember that story.
Bro,
I
he
wasn't
could have
there.
just he could have stomped everything
You,
out,
Steve,
broken
and
my
Eric.
shit. And PH.
When you
Good
were
times.
14, they definitely could have.
Mm-hmm.
Good time.
Like literally, they could have just thrown it, and that's it. Like
Been
Yeah.
like, this is your
That's
warning.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is what could have happened, but we're not gonna do it to you today.
exactly.
But they didn't care.
That's what we were up to at 14.
Yep.
People are
14.
stupid.
What?
How old was
I said
that?
people are stupid for like,
What grade was I in?
you know.
Bro, my mom literally pinned me to the wall with my throat in the police station in front of the cops that arrested me, and they just
Oh, I
watched.
don't doubt that.
They just watched.
I can see it happening in front of my eye.
I remember my
Can't
mom.
you see Rosemary just going like, you
I
little?
remember your mom calling my mom.
Dude, my mom told the story about like me, like how she like grounded me and shit, and she said that was the day, like not the day, but like that was the time that she realized that like there was just nothing that could be done with me, cause like just there's nothing that could break me, nothing that's gonna push me. Like I'm gonna go through this bullshit phase, and whenever it ends. Cause she said. She was like, I took his TV off the wall. I took all his Xbox. I took his phone. I took his computer. I said, you got nothing here. You're just going to sit in your room and this and that. And then she said she walked in like 3 days later, and I was just sitting there like chilling. She's like, and I was just like, I'm honestly not having that bad of a time. This is pretty relaxing. And she said that's when she realized like there's no
It's
hope to like
over.
force it to be over. Hey, look, you make a fucking kid with the kind of person that my dad was. What do you expect?
My oh my. Do you
But
want
then-
to tell the Popeil story?
Good
Go ahead.
times.
Bro, Matt brought this up. You say it from someone else's perspective, because like my perspective is one thing, but to be someone else, we're talking like context for the story. My dad dead.
Oh, that story?
Yeah, when
That
she,
one?
yeah, my
Your
dad
epiphany?
dead. My dad been dead. He died before we went to high school. But like this one teacher, go on, Matt, go on.
So we're sitting in class one day, and I'm sitting there listening to her rant, because the class that we had, she ranted a lot.
Wasn't she English?
English
English
teacher.
teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And she started yelling at him, talking about, you don't want me to call home, you don't want to bring this home to your mom and your dad, and then all I hear is, my dad is dead. The look on her fucking face, she looked shocked.
What did everybody else in the classroom do?
They all acted ridiculous.
Oh my God.
like she just killed his father in front of him.
Oh my God.
Bro.
No, and
It
now
happened again later that year when she said, do you want me to call mom and dad? I mean, just mom. And then everyone was like, ooh. And I was just chilling.
Yeah.
Nah, it was cool, though. She pulled me aside after the first time and said, I'm sorry. Like, I know what it's like. I lost my dad when I was young, too, and shit. But, like, I was like, all right, whatever. And now that woman is my second mother.
They're literally family friends. They
I-
went to a concert together.
I went and saw Elton John live with her.
Popeil is a saint.
Popeil is the greatest
Maybe if you
teacher ever.
advertised, she'd listen.
She believes in
Advertise.
public
All I
hanging.
gotta do is say, hey, Popeil, check this out.
Say hello.
So you should.
I'm not texting her now. She's asleep.
She believes in public hanging. She is a saint.
Oh my god.
Bro, this teacher, when you had her as a freshman, like the first day, she said, I remember it because, like I said, I watched her give it to a different group of freshmen. She's like, back in the day when someone did something wrong, they would hang them in public. I believe in this method. I believe in expressing the discipline for the masses to make people think twice before they do something. So that's how I run my classroom. If you do something bad, I will call you out and embarrass you in front of everyone. We're all sitting there like, Jesus Christ.
Be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
I'm sure you guys weren't afraid though.
No, it was great. I was enjoying myself.
I was sitting there just like, there is no way that these words are actually coming out of this woman's mouth right now. Remember the second year we had her?
Remember the class that we had the second year with her?
The class from hell, bro.
That class was literally Tuesday detentions.
For real. Dude, she still to this day says she never had a class that bad. That was the year that I realized I could get away with anything in that school, though, because the English department pulled me and, like, 4 other kids. Like, you weren't there that day. That's why you didn't get called in. And they said, you guys need to stop. You're going to get on, like, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, what are you going to do different than everyone? Like, I'm going to do better. I'm going to stop. I'll try harder. And then they looked at me. I hadn't said a word the whole time, just their poker face, and they're like, what about you? What do you have to say for you? I'm like, nothing. Like, what about nothing? You're going to fail the class. I was like, it's the 3rd marking period, and I've had a B the whole year. I'm not failing. They're like, you have a B? I'm like, yeah.
You remember Victor?
Dude, we'll talk about Victor. No, but I went home that day, and my mom goes, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, what'd I do? It's like, the principal's called, and I was like, what'd they say? They're like, they said they were concerned about your lack of intimidation. And I was like, you really shouldn't have told me that.
Concerned about your lack
Bro,
of
but bring it up with Matt. Bro, Victor. Oh my god.
The class from hell.
Dude. Victor.
Clearly all your classes
That
were from
kid
there.
literally used to just sit in the back of the room and watch porn on his phone.
Do you remember when he was reading out loud and the word Christ came up and he announced to the whole class, does Christ stand for Christmas?
Yo, wait, no, I went to church with my 2 friends once, and my mom was picking me up, and we were driving, and she goes, oh, Dylan, what'd you learn at church today? And I had learned about the Eucharist, but I said, oh, I learned about the uterus, and she said, excuse me? And she didn't let me go again.
What did you just say?
My mom said, excuse me. Oh, my mom also chased Dan down. Did I tell you about that story?
Oh, bro, this one's pretty comedic.
I think
Okay.
he actually told me this.
Dude.
Michelle, do you know about the story with Dan?
Dan who?
Carbajal.
No.
Give him
Barbie
away. Give him away.
Barbie.
Who gives a shit about last names? My last name's Voza.
Dan Carbotard.
Oh my god!
Stop
Dan-
it.
Oh my god!
Bro, I'll never forget when I asked him, I said, hey, Dan, if your girlfriend refuses to fuck you, is that her low-carb diet?
Yo.
What is
These
the story
boys.
about Dan?
Okay, so I was in 5th grade. That just reminded me of the TikTok. I was in the 3rd grade.
TikTok.
People treated me like a criminal
TikTok.
because I
You
killed
love
somebody. Anyway,
TikTok.
yeah,
fucking
Love
hate
TikTok.
anyway.
Bro,
So
Matt and I are shaking our damn heads
shut
right
You
up.
love it.
Oh
Be
my
quiet.
God.
So I was in 5th grade and I was very chubby. So, so we were on the playground. And I was walking around on the
Those
playground
cops.
and Dan
Hide the
was
coke.
what?
We ain't
What
got
are you
no
talking
coke.
about?
That's a joke. DnA does not condone the use of narcotics.
Anyway, so I you guys are distracting me.
We told you it's the M&A podcast now.
Yeah, we changed it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, another M in the room asked
Matter of
me
fact,
to
give me
tell a
this
story. Nah, get out of here. So I was walking around on the playground, and Dan was up top on the Newberry, one of the playgrounds by the slide, and he's like, Dylan, and I look up, he takes a dodgeball, and he just goes, bam, right into my stomach, and he goes, you're too fat to be up here. And I was like, what? So I started crying, and then Austin Fitzgerald, I went up to him.
just call him out.
I did it because you called someone.
Yeah.
He
Shut
literally, I went up to him and I was like, Dan just pegged a dodgeball at my stomach. If I give you $1, will you go beat him up? And he was like, yeah. So I gave him $1. And one of my teachers heard about it and then was like, you have to give the $1 back. You can't pay someone to go and beat someone else up. So Austin gave me the $1 back. And then my mom picked me up from school. So I got in the car. I was all upset. And she surprised me with my friend in the car, not knowing that I was going to be upset. She's like, what happened? And I'm like, Dan pegged a dodgeball at me and said that I was too fat to be on the playground. And she was like, what? So she goes, what bus is he on? So then she goes around to where the buses were in Newberry. And she made me pick out what bus he was on. She followed the bus as it started dropping off all of the kids, waiting for Dan to come out because the vice principal wouldn't give her his mom's phone number so that she can call and discuss what happened with him.
Oh my god.
So then the bus driver, before dropping Daniel off, went back to the school and there was a cop there. The bus driver had called the police because my mom was following the bus. So my mom got out of the car. She goes, look, I just want his mother's phone number to just, talk to the mom about him doing things to girls. And the vice principal wasn't about it. So they were like, stay here. The bus drove off. My mom got back in the car, continued to follow the bus. Then Dan got out of the bus and was crying hysterically because he saw my mom and I driving behind the bus. And he knew.
Have you ever heard this story from
He
Dan?
knew what was going to happen. Dan told you?
Yep.
Bro, Dan's a bitch.
He knew what was going to happen. So he went inside crying, and then his mom came out. They talked, and she goes, Dan, get back out here. And so then he comes back downstairs. She goes, what did I tell you about hitting girls? And she's like, tell her you're sorry. And I come out of the car. He goes, I'm sorry. And I'm like, And that's the story of Dan and the dodgeball.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, Dan, why
My
you gotta
friends
be like
are
that?
all fucking menaces to society.
We're all just a
You're at
bunch
a
of
young age.
jackasses, dude.
Yeah.
We were all put on this earth to cause mayhem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're funny, so
Yeah, you're right.
I am.
This is where you get interesting stories down the line. Whereas, like, when people one day...
I'm gonna show my grandchildren
when
this.
people one day ask you, what did you do when you were a kid? What are your funny stories? Well, this one time, I read this book. Nah, Matt and I are going to be like, let me tell you about the time we slam back 10 beers each and then go knocking over all the trash cans down the block.
Let me tell you about that
How
one
old
time
were you,
at
like
when
25?
When we turned
We
the
were
church
15.
front steps
Did
into
you?
a trap house.
Do you know what he did to himself at your 4th of July party?
What?
I didn't do it to myself,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I know.
We all have
Fireworks.
burns on us.
He held a firework
We were
upside
lighting
down.
the fireworks upside down.
We were drunk. Who the fuck let our drunk asses play with the
my
things that
God.
explode?
I tried and stop you, but you
Well, how are you
didn't
going to
listen.
stop us?
I pulled a JPP. I almost lost one of my fingers.
Oh my god. Aniello still has a little hole in his arm.
Yeah, I still have the little mark right there. It comes and goes.
It comes and goes.
It comes
in
and goes.
waves. It comes and goes in waves.
Bro, I remember just looking down and seeing it burning, and I was like, ow. Wait,
Ow.
oh shit, ow.
My lord. 4th of July.
Dude.
Wow.
Those fucking green tea shots on the 4th of July. I still have the video of you
I
pouring
made a
whole
round of
container.
those, by the way.
They're still good. I mean,
I
I could tell which
killed
one you
it.
made because it was like a little less good. but
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Good one. I killed
The
it.
green tea shots and those Jello shot things.
The
Syringes.
Syringes.
Yeah, bro. Brooke is the only bitch I know that can make a Jello shot that does anything. I don't know what it is. I don't think she's putting real
kills
alcohol
it.
in there.
Yeah,
Put
she
roofies in
kills
there.
it.
For real.
No.
I still have the videos of you shooting the 2 syringes down my throat.
Love that for you.
That's not all I shot down your throat.
Oh.
On that note,
We're getting X-rated up in this bitch. This what we want to know. You want to talk about that?
God.
You want to talk about what I did to you in the bathroom that night? Man, you could not sit down.
whoa.
Couldn't hit He couldn't hit leg day for 2 weeks.
Nah, I hit leg day. I don't miss leg
Nothing's
day.
stopping from hitting
Bro, you
leg
skip
day.
leg day, you fake gay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I skipped leg day.
Shit. Alright, well,
What
I
is
think.
that cat doing?
Having a seizure like the bird.
Hey! Oh my god, God forbid. God forbid. God forbid.
Bro.
Matt, you take that back.
I didn't
Bro,
wish
you-
that upon a cat.
Take
Bro,
that back.
You can't
He's
joke
scratching
around
his
about
thing.
this thing. This cat was sneezing for a few days, and she was like, "He's gonna die."
That's
He has COVID.
You know,
Oh
this cat
my.
was literally just sneezing. He's like, oh my god, I'm so scared. What if something's wrong? I'm like, he's sneezing. You ever sneeze?
He has allergies.
He
He's a
did
fucking
have
cat.
allergies. I got my cat allergy medication,
Bruh.
which is weird because
Bruh.
most people are allergic to cats.
He's allergic to people.
Yeah,
He's
literally.
allergic to your bitch ass.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, but like, why? Like, medicine for cats, bro. The fuck?
Earthquake.
Bro, I think there's a ghost.
Boo.
Spooky season, bitch.
Ooh.
Alright, so like, bringing one other thing up though, are we gonna make that jungle juice mixture I had the idea for?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll buy the pitcher at Walmart.
yo, let me give the recipe out to the listeners. Alright, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna need Hennessy, Bacardi, Four Loko, a Bang, another Bang of a different flavor,
Ciroc.
Ciroc, put a little Fireball in that bitch.
Can we pause? What's Ciroc?
Vodka.
You don't know what Ciroc is?
Dude.
I don't
oh.
drink. I don't drink.
Ciroc, boy.
Malibu, because we need the flavor. And then just to make sure it's not entirely poison, you know, just a little tiny bit of apple juice.
Just a beep. That's it.
This is that shit that'll have you waking up in Mexico 3 days later with like an adopted Mexican child and a stripper that's 6 months pregnant but says it's yours.
Named Pedro.
Named Pedro. Pedro, what's
Nah,
good?
Pedro's the adopted kid and he's trying to pickpocket you while you're asleep.
And he was premature.
Bro, all my kids are gonna be premature
8 months.
because I don't got patience for that shit.
Yes.
My
Nope.
kids are gonna get claustrophobic. Fuck this shit, bro.
And then they'll hear all your stories about high school. And
Fuck
when
high school. My
and
stories
when
are
you
now.
dressed as a
The story's
banana.
starting preschool.
story-
Should be
Oh
high
my
school.
God.
My stories are now.
Do you have anything that you did in kindergarten or something like that?
Yeah. I
What'd
threw
you
a
do?
block at some kid's head and made him
You
bleed.
threw a what? A lock?
A block.
When I was
Oh.
that young, I got in trouble for flipping off the teacher.
Wow. That's fantastic. Matt's hysterical.
We were really jackasses growing up.
Dude. Yeah.
Were?
Yeah,
I'm joking.
we
We
were.
just had all this
I'm
stupid shit. All this at 14 years old and shit, like we were just like getting drunk or whatever, and then we were riding our handicapped friend's wheelchair around.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Kicking the tires.
Bro, I got into a drunk fight with my handicapped friend. He tried to run me over, and I just sat there kicking the tires on his wheelchair. And it went on for like 5 minutes before his mom broke it up.
But he loved it.
Well, like I said, I can fuck with. I was allowed to fuck with him. When you have to push your friend's wheelchair, which this was an electric wheelchair, weighed 500 damn pounds almost. When he gets so drunk he has to pass out in his chair, and I have to wheel it up a ramp. I'm gonna flick your nipples every now and again.
Oh my. And on that note, we're closing it out because this is going to be a very long podcast. So,
Best podcast yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
we got
That is
double.
the-
thank you,
podcast.
Matt and Michelle, for joining us.
I'm bowing.
We got
He's
double.
bowing.
We
Oh
got
my
double the
God.
people on the mic.
We got Eminem over here.
We got one other person with talent.
Ha ha. Come after me, I dare you.
I'm coming after both of y'all.
Oh my lord. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming, and be sure to come again.
Be
Stay
on the-
tuned for Dick and Night.
Exactly. Be on the lookout for Dick at Night. It's gonna be heat.
All right.
Featuring Akon.
King of Africa, boy.
All right.
Yes,
On
sir.
that
Absolutely
note,
not.
goodbye. Bye, everybody.
El
Bye,
Negrito.
bitch.